Good evening. Good evening. This is the agenda of the regular board meeting. President Board of Trustees, Burnham, Cook County, Illinois. And today is November 28th, 2023. At this time, we can ask the clerk to call the roll, please.
Trustee Cap?
Here.
Trustee Hodges?
Here.
Trustee Garcia? Trustee Greer?
Here.
Trustee Richardson?
Here.
Trustee Claybrook?
Here.
And we have a quorum present. Could we stand for the pledge of allegiance? Could you lead us, Trustee Rick?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. Are there any approval or corrections of the minutes of the regular board meeting that was held on November 14, 2023? Any correction to the minutes? If there are no corrections to the minutes of November 14th, I would ask for a motion to approve the minutes as they are.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Okay, there's a motion by Trustee Claybrook to approve the minutes of November 14th. Could we have a second, please?
Second.
And a second by Trustee Richardson. Will clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
All right, motion passed.
We get two other ones now.
No, that's the next one.
Are there any approval or corrections of the minutes of the special board meeting that was held on November 1st, 2023? Are there any corrections for that meeting that was held on November 1st, 2023?
Sorry. And 6.
And 16, yes. Are there any corrections to be made to those minutes for November 1st and November 16th? If there are no corrections to be made, I would ask for a motion to approve those minutes for those two meetings.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from, November 1st and November 16th.
There's a motion on the floor by Trustee Richardson to approve the minutes for November 1st and November 16th. Could we have a second, please?
I'll second it.
Second by Trustee Hodges. Could the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Motion passed. Thank you. Now, before we open the meeting to the public, if you have anything to address to the board, you will stand up and give us your name and your reason for addressing the board. We'll be glad to hear from you. I'll ask for a motion to open the meeting to the public.
Make a motion to open meeting to the public.
There's a motion on the floor by Trustee Claybrook to open the meeting to the public. Could we have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Trustee Hodges. Will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Motion passed. The meeting is now open to the public. So are there any public comment from anybody in the audience? Is there any public comment? Yes, sir.
I wanna know if they talk about, FEMA,
Excuse me, may I have your
about
name?
the
I'm
water,
sorry.
about the flood. I don't hear anything, I ain't hear.
Could you give me your name?
My name is Harry Yates, live on Benson.
Well, you know, the process is always a little process. So the first process was the Cook County Board President declared, a disaster. Then Governor Pritzker declared a disaster. Then they sent a declaration to Washington, and the president declared it a disaster November 14th. So right now, we're just meeting with the FEMA people, so I would say probably in less than 2 weeks, if I had to guess, I would say we would hear something. Then we'll certainly let everybody know. Is there any other public comments? I'll ask for a motion to close the meeting.
No motion to close the meeting to the public.
There was a motion on the floor by Trustee Hodges to close the meeting to the public. So we
I'll
have a
second it.
Second by Trustee Cap.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Motion passed, thank you. Other than the mayor's report, hopefully that everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. Enjoy your families and all the above. We asked them if you would rate the leaves to the causeway, and trustee Clemens may have something there prepared in his report. And our electronic waste was a couple of days of success, so people was able to get rid of a lot of, old televisions, computers and laptops, whatever the case may be, so that was a success. It was convenient, to just take the rest of the community center and leave it there, so they should be picking those up tomorrow. We're asking our residents not to place televisions in the alley, because Homewood will not pick them up. And if we don't have a waste for another year, then those TVs will be in the alley for another year, because Homewood will not pick them up. So we asking people just hold them in your house until we have another electronic day, then you can put them out. And we always put the notices out when we have them, so that the community knows. And you're always welcome to participate at the appropriate time. So, that's all I have for the mail reports. So Clerk Lewis.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Secretary of State mobile unit will be at the Senior Center on Thursday, November 30th. The Senior Center is located at 13925 Entry. The time will be from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You're able to renew or correct a driver's license or state ID, or renew your plate stickers. They also will be doing the real ID. Time permitted 15 minutes to process, and I believe you need to bring in the necessary documents like birth certificate.
Yes, it's mandatory to have a birth certificate for a real ID.
And that's all I have. Mayor, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Clerk Lewis for that report and your information. Trustee Greer, public education, health, safety, and welfare, trustee Greer.
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Discussion of, consideration of, and taking action to approve or not approve on Mr. Eric Rodriguez and Mr. Terrell Burnham becoming part-time Village of Burnham police officers.
They're not here this evening. A lot of time they have other jobs of working in other places. They'll be part-time, so they probably working full-time elsewhere, so we will certainly get a chance to meet them in the future.
I would like to make a motion to approve on considering Mr. Eric Rodriguez and Mr. Terrell Burnham becoming part-time Village of Burnham police officers.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor by trustee Greer to approve these two, police officers as part-timers. Could we have a second, please?
Second.
Second by trustee Richardson. The clerk take the roll.
Trustee Cap,
Yes.
trustee Hodges,
Yes.
trustee Greer,
Yes.
trustee Richardson,
Yes.
trustee Claybrook.
Yes.
Our motion passed. Proceed, trustee Greer.
Discussion of, consideration of, and taking action to approve or not approve on hiring Mr. Mark Love for the Village of Burnham Police Community Service Officer.
And so, we're gonna be going through somewhat of a, transformation as far as the dispatchers go, so we're gonna have to, make some adjustments in about a week or so, a little more than a week, so we're just trying to bring in some extra people, part-timers, to help us with that transition as far as the dispatch center goes, so, yeah, that's what it's about.
I would like to make a motion on taking action of approving Mr. Marcus Love for the Village of Burnham Police Community Service Officer.
And that's a motion on the floor by trustee Greer to approve the appointment of Mr. Marcus Love for the community service officer. Could we have a second, please?
Second.
A second by trustee Claybrook. Clerk, take the roll.
Trustee Cap,
Yes.
trustee Hodges,
Yes.
trustee Greer,
Yes.
trustee Richardson,
Yes.
trustee Claybrook.
Yes.
Motion passed. Thank you. Be administered.
Yes. Okay, just will remind everyone, if you haven't signed up for Code Red, please do so for important village notification regarding public safety. And if you don't, if you're unsure on how to do it, you can call the clerk's office and they will instruct you. AMVEX post number 43 in the Village of Burnham, working toward building a Veterans Wall of Honor. This has long been overdue. The anticipated cost for this project will be at least $50,000. So if you would like to donate, all donations will go toward the Veterans Memorial Wall. And you please, if you're gonna do a check, please make your checks out to Elbex, post number 43. Again, on behalf of the Village of Burnham and Elbex Post 43, we continuously thank you all for your support. I just want to remind, we have available applications. It's called Honor Flight Chicago Veterans Application. Honor Flight of Chicago, it recognizes our American Senior War veterans for their bravery, their determination, and their patriotism. With all paid trip to Washington D.C. for a day of honor for their thanks and inspiration. So we certainly would like to see some of our veterans from the Southland communities participate in such a trip. So if you know of someone that you think that would like to participate in this one-day trip to Washington D.C., and there is a waiting list, I do have applications available. Reminder, our toy drive is accepting donations. It started November the 1st and it ends December the 11th. Drop off location is the Village Hall. So let's give a little joy to our local children. Burnham Holidays 2023 Vendorama is December the 9th. It's from 10 to 5 p.m. at our community center. Vendors are needed. 1 table and 2 chairs, $40. It's an indoor event. America, once again, the government is giving out free COVID tests, and each household can order 4 at-home COVID tests. You can go on the website, covidtest.gov, for your free test, and there's no charge, and shipping is free. As you know, the COVID deaths are climbing, and if you're feeling a fever or cold, you should not be preparing food or be around others. We have a COVID clinic, is also on December the 9th. And minors must be accompanied by an adult to receive their shots. IV will also be there, and the home weatherization assistance will also be available at that particular time. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Trustee
Oh,
Gillespie.
one other thing. Just a reminder, AMVAX Post 43, 14032 Torrance will have an annual Christmas craft fair that's Sunday, December the 10th, from 10 to 3. So they will have a variety of crafters, reasonable prices. Start or finish your Christmas shopping with AMVAX Post 43. So let's go and support AMVAX Post 43. That's Sunday, December the 10th, from 10 to 3. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Greer, and yes, we do need to support our veterans in that fashion, and at the event we had, I told them that I was gonna, and I did, donate $500 from my campaign fund. I made a mistake, said I was gonna complete the 5,000, and they tried to hold me to it, and I said, oh, no, so I meant 500. But I will make that another time. At this time, I assume this is Terrell Burnham has come.
Yes, sir, I apologize.
That's okay, if you just tell them something a little bit about it. I said, you made me look back. He's in the
So, you said, say that again, sir?
I'm not giving you excuse, but not giving you show.
I read time wrong.
That's okay.
He wants you to tell.
Yeah, just tell a little bit about you and and how you think you could be a benefit to them.
Okay, well, a little bit about myself. Oh, okay.
Thank
I'm sorry. Okay. I come from a prior, police department. I have 4 years there.
Or, you can turn around this way. Just turn around this way.
So you don't give me okay.
Go ahead.
I currently work at South Chicago Heights. I've been there for 4 years.
Showed up.
I just received a life-saving award, also a merit award for capturing 2 criminals for committing a home invasion with the firearm. But I attended the Indiana State Police Academy. I was a trooper trainee there. Prior to that, I did 10 years of armed security. So I have 2 kids.
Does the board have?
No ma'am, no ma'am. I'm just currently.
Where do you live at?
I currently stay on the south side of Chicago, Chatham neighborhood.
Does the board have any more questions? Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Congratulations, we already hired you.
Yeah.
You already hired. That was.
Okay, I mean, ordinance resolution, plan and trustee Jackson.
No public.
Okay, I'm sorry, public works, trustee Claybrook.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Discussion of, consideration of, and taking action to approve or not approve on hiring Zayden Carranza for the full-time position in the Village of Burnham Public Works Department,
Passing.
depending on passing the drug test
And the background.
and background.
Okay, will you stand up and just tell us a little bit about yourself and?
Hello, my name is Zayden Carranza. Also from the south side of Chicago. I stay on Pulaski and 84th Place. I've done a little bit of what you guys are hiring for, removing, driving trucks. I got my CDL Class A, and I come from a small family, so just here to hopefully you guys accept me and moving forward. In return, I'll be a good. Excuse me, I'm not good with this. I'll be a good worker.
Okay, this will be your supervisor in the corner. Will you stand up, Joanne?
Yeah, we met.
You met him.
Okay.
Yes. You gave him the address for the morning, right?
I was gonna do all that.
Okay, okay. And whatever you do not come down Burnham Avenue tomorrow, because you'll probably be late. Don't come down Burnham. Go the other way.
Okay.
Does the board have any questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Discussion of, consideration of, and taking action to approve on hiring Zayden Carranza for the full-time position in the Village of Burnham Public Works, depending on passing the drug test and background. Made a motion to approve.
There's a motion on the floor by trustee Claybrook. We need a second.
Second.
Second by trustee Richardson.
Trustee Cass?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Right in the now both of you belong to the village of Burnham. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, just one thing, the leaf vacuum, was repaired, like you stated earlier, Mayor Polk, and, it's been out throughout the village, so the residents could still, rake the leaves to the parkway, before the weather hits and it starts snowing and everything. That's all I have.
Thank you, trustee Claybrook. And the ordinance resolution, trustee Garcia is not here, and the public utilities, trustee Richardson.
You skipped me, but that's okay. I am nothing anyway.
Okay, you good. I know you have.
Skipped right over.
Well, discussion of, consideration of, and taking action to approve or not approve on the following Calumet City Plumbing outstanding local, total balance of invoices for $38,375, which are listed below. So on August 31st of this year, we had a sewer sinkhole located at 145th 35 Saginaw at the cost of $11,990. And on October 24th, we had another sewer sinkhole located at Chippewa and Burnham Avenue for a cost of $5,020.75. November 18th, a water main break located at 2933 East 138th Place at a cost of $4,430. November 11th, a water main break located at 2813 East 138th Place at a cost of $8,865. And November 14th, another water main break located at 14227 South Mackinac at a cost of $7,995. So the total, I believe, is $38,375.
Does the board have any questions about this? All right, proceed.
So I make a motion to approve on paying the outstanding total balance of $38,375 to Calumet City Plumbing.
You need a second?
Second.
And before the clerk take the roll, so, usually during this time of year, we tend to have more water main breaks than we do any other time. And all these water main breaks, well, most of them was over in Old Burnham, which has the oldest infrastructure. And, this is like a 12-inch line, that broke, and we had a couple more after this as well. They weren't as bad, they just kind of pierced about 3 inches after circumference. And, water was kind of, all over the place, so, hopefully, we'll have better luck in the next couple of weeks or months, so that we can get through the winter, and hopefully we'll get better.
Didn't we have another one the other night too?
Yeah.
On 138?
In Chicago, they have the water main breaks left and right too, so.
Yeah, everybody's having them, they're on the news. It's that time of year.
Trustee Cap,
Yes,
trustee Hodges,
Yes.
trustee Greer,
Yes.
trustee Richardson,
Yes.
trustee Claybrook.
Yes.
Okay, motion passed, and again, it's very expensive, to run different functions of the village, and sometimes people, don't, understand, what we're doing, they think we don't know what we're doing, or whatever the case may be. But it's a lot of details, it's a lot of involvement, and it's more than you would ever imagine. More than you would ever imagine. So keep that in mind. Park and Recreation, trustee Hodges.
Good evening. Oh,
Starting next year, Commonwealth Edison is gonna start issuing out new account numbers. So all, customers of theirs will receive new account numbers. If you have, your payment coming out of your account, you'll need to update that once you get your new number. So look for that sometime at the beginning of next year.
That's good. That 30,000 excited.
I know.
Okay, now Park and Recreation, trustee Hodges.
Good evening. They're having a breakfast, Sandwich Community Center, breakfast with Santa Claus, December 16th, 2023, from 10 to 12, and they're having a senior Christmas program, December 16th, but that is time from 2 to 5. Also, I was trying to set up another open gym for Christmas time for the kids, but the gym will be closed for December for repair, so I won't be able to do that. But anyone wants to know there's an alternative places, let me know. I'll see if I can find an alternative place if you want to play some basketball during Christmas break. Also, I want to thank everyone again for their participation in the toy drive. We're really making some strides. Anyone want to continue, you can. We'll be going to December 11th. I want to thank you guys for your support. Also, I work with the veterans in Burnham. Thanks to Trustee Cap. He brought us in. We were featured in the Shopper newspaper. The work we did with our veterans program was featured in the newspaper on page 5. And again, same way, thank you guys for your support with our veterans, and we're moving forward to build our monument. And thank you guys, and again, thank you for your service to our veterans. And there you go. Thank you. That's all, man.
All right, thank you. Do we have any, participation of petitions? Do we have any communication memorials? Address monthly report? We don't have any. Do we have any unfinished business?
I got a couple new ones when you get there.
Okay. New business.
All right, so in Cal City, the VFW Post 8141 is having a spaghetti dinner tomorrow night. It's $9, all you can eat. And it's from 4:30 to 7, and that's on Hirsch, 664 Hirsch. It's right below Pulaski and Burnham Avenue on the one-way street. So if you get to Pulaski, it's right behind the liquor store. And on Saturday night, Mount Carmel won their 15th state football title.
No Carmel.
No, I was part of the team again, so I'm letting everyone know.
You got another ring.
Not yet, but it's on the way. Or to be coming soon. But that's all I had.
Thank you. Anybody else have anything on the new business? I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
I motion for us to adjourn the meeting.
There's a motion on the floor by trustee Hodges to adjourn. Could we have a second?
Second?
A second by trustee Preston.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
A motion, meeting adjourned. Thank you for coming.